Yoel Romero and Anderson Silva. They were on MMA Hour, and then Ariel did his thing where he had one guy in. I think he was talking to Anderson Silva, and then Yoel called into the show. And they're both, I guess they must have pre-planned this, because they're both saying, like, well, Anderson was supposed to fight at 212. It's not his fault that people dropped out. They can't find an opponent.
Kelvin, yeah.
And then on top of that, Yoel's like, I'm next in line, but if I'm going to fight anyone, it would be for an interim belt against Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva said the same thing, and he went off saying, like, if they don't give me this interim belt against Romero or someone at in 212 in Rio de Janeiro, he's going to retire.
I mean, don't threaten us with a good time. It's like, I love Anderson as much as the next guy. I think he's one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest. But I'm not trying to see him fight again, man. I didn't enjoy him fighting against Brunson. I didn't enjoy his fights against Weidman. I think, it's the end of the road for him. Okay, so, certain guys came after him. Remember, Rockhold was like, I'll fight him. Anderson's like, yeesh, that's a terrible matchup. Yoel's an awful matchup, too.
I'm surprised he wants to fight Yoel.
I guess for an interim title, and I don't know, because maybe he sees holes in Yoel's game that he doesn't see in Rockhold's. But for Yoel Anderson, I like it. I guess I like it, especially for Yoel. Like, while they're figuring out what the fuck they're going to do with Bisping and GSP, they don't really know. So this gets him an interim belt. They're giving these interim belts out like fucking Skittles.
Well, they're just saying it, but no one said that they're going to get an interim belt. So the way he was calling out the UFC and Dana White was pretty harsh too. He was cussing for the first time. I've never heard him cuss. He was like, F this, F that, and I'm just tired of it.
Fuck you, man.
Done.
Yeah.
That's more Asian, I think. But
was that
kind of Asian?
My friend. Fuck you, Dana White, my friend. Sorry.
It's all good. But yeah, so that's the first time I heard him cuss. And he's saying he's going to retire if they don't give it to him. And then Yoel Romero said he's not going to fight anyone unless it's Anderson Silva for the interim title. Or for the title, which is not happening.
I mean, Yoel has some, actually, he's Yoel Romero. He's next in line. So it carries a little bit of weight, but you're going to see more guys come out because the UFC is a faceless machine now. So before, if you attack Dana White, you're going to receive some repercussions, stuff like that. He really doesn't drive the ship as much as he used to. So you're going to see more guys come out and talk shit. You see Anderson Silva talk shit because, I mean, you're literally, it's like when, if you're at Costco and they fuck up your order, and you go on Yelp, you're not talking shit you're talking to the machine. So people are going to be more willing to lash out. So it's a faceless identity now. So you're going to get more and more of this, man. It's only going to get worse. You're going to get more guys coming out, a la Al Iaquinta. You're going to get more and more stuff like that. But, a lot of this stems from this whole GSP Bisping debacle. Like, have you ever seen in your entire life them announce a fight with no date in mind?
I don't remember.
Never. We've seen that even on press conferences. Remember when they used to do the world press conferences? Like, this is what's coming up this year. And they had all the fighters. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember how cool all that was? They get bought out, and now it's like 2 days before, UFC Fight Night Nashville. It's like, oh, fuck. All right. Well, it's 2 days away. I guess I'll watch that. Mighty Mouse versus fucking this guy, Riaz. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, okay. I guess I'll watch. Before, we kind of knew what was happening.
Yeah.
And they'd make big deals out of it. But those are the old days, guys. So there's just no more of that, which is a shame.
How would the UFC respond to something like this, where he's going to retire if they don't give him this fight?
You know what happens with all this? Nothing. They're going to do nothing. You're not going to be able to talk to anyone. That's why guys are so frustrated. That's why Al Iaquinta's lashing out. He's so pissed. It's been boiling up inside him for months and months and years. They didn't pay for surgery and this. And now you have this faceless business. And they're lashing out. You know what the UFC's doing? Nothing. They're going silent. WME's going, what? What are you talking about? All right. Well, okay. Frank Mir goes, dude, I'm having issues. Who should I call? Oh, we don't care. Retire. We don't care. And Silva, dude, if I don't fight him, I'm retiring. Cool, man. Good luck with everything. You sure? I'm Anderson Silva. Yeah, we don't really follow the sport. We don't know what's going on. So see ya. Ally Quinta, top 10, top 10 55 in the world. Top 10, son. Or 45, sorry. Top 10. Told his boss to fuck off and go fuck yourself. Nothing. There's nothing that makes someone more frustrated when no one even acknowledges that. It'd almost be better if they acknowledge how pissed they are at him.
Yeah.
Nothing. You're in the machine now, my man.